So I hope Choy Kaifa photography work in future will receive more of Choy Kaifa photography work transformed to Pinkguy conservation framing. And this is also meaning that Choy Kaifa photography already up to the collectible area they wanted to preserve nicely. Therefore, this exhibition also wanted to be highlight that photography work also is a fine art. So, Yang Bahagia Dato' Ramli Ibrahim will be never forget. He is the first time to unveil the fine art photography work. So, and he will never forget that the first photography work that he unveiled is the photographer Choy Kaifa. Alright? And this series is called Mother Nature. Unveiling is actually our signature of Pinkguy Gallery. Hope everyone will be enjoy this exhibition and hope everyone will be support this Mother Nature. So I pass the mic to the MC. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I'm rather flabbergasted actually with so many of my friends, old friends, my family members, and of course I'd like to give prominence to Dr. Ramli, who has made effort to come over here to join us and to also to unveil my body of works here. Vincent has said quite a lot about me, and I think I would say that it's up to me to prove beyond doubt my works holds. Without further ado, I think I would like to particularly welcome YB Yang Berhormat Datuk Ramli Ibrahim, Encik Eric Paris, Soraya Yusof. Arif happens to be our curator. I'm very happy with his works. Without his curation, I think you won't be seeing works like this. James Yen, Ng Wei Li, and Chong Wei Tak. My heartfelt appreciation likewise goes to Milady Wu Mei Ling, James Yen and April Chin of Malaysia Advanced Photographers Group, KL Photographers Sundara Bahat, Persatuan Fotografi Selangor and Kuala Lumpur, Law and Wool Holdings Private Limited, Singapore Metropolitan Holdings Private Limited, the press, the host, Pinkguy Gallery, of course, and last but not least, of course, our Master of Ceremony, Angela Han, and fellow colleagues in realizing this exhibition. I thank my family for their supportive inspiration in art, I would say art and culture. My grandfather, an avid collector of Chinese calligraphy, that's where I got my influence. My father in charcoal drawing, and my mother having a keen ear for music. Apparently, although I love music very much, but I can't remember most of the song's title. Indeed, I'm most grateful for your attendance here, all of you. I'd like you all to feel welcome, make yourself at home on this occasion in the presence of such an exuberant audience, ladies and gentlemen. My engagement on Mother Nature's life cycle in art form, I call it this all in art form, is a daily journey of experiences and mental thought process, the crossroads of void to destiny. This collection, the 8th exhibition thus far, evolves on the daily life cycle of consciousness, a chain of reaction from each state of mind at different periods of existence within self. From birth through adolescence to adulthood, our goals and objectives are not met, but that doesn't mean we will not achieve our goals. When we achieve our goals, remember, we have to practice humility forward. Their sense of fulfill, humility, and tranquility is very important in our life cycle. May I invite you all to feel and enjoy the poetry, presenting Mother Nature, a body of works, as I said, an inspiration gathered in 2009 through to 2015, 6 years of continuous pre-visualization and conceptualization, celebrates the beauty of Mother Nature in renditions of watercolor wash and charcoal drawings on archival fine art paper. These are all photographs taken with a camera, a very simple camera, and I hope you all will enjoy the poetry of art. Let me conclude by quoting one of my favorite metaphors. Nothing in art is original, it's only imagination. With that, I would like to thank everyone over here. Good evening and enjoy yourself.
I think I'm the odd one out here, you know. I'm standing on this stage here with such iconic, you know, artists. Yeah? And you look at the works around you, you know. You realize how much dedication, how many years of effort, how much of personal time and passion and dedication is taken to, you know, planning his shoots, going on trips, you know, supported by his extremely supportive and wonderful wife, you know. I can imagine, I have a wife myself and she has no patience with me when I take my photos. No? And, you know, he's gone to Japan, he's gone to different parts of the globe, you know, he's gone to, you know, recently we went to Bromo, and I got to see him work firsthand, you know. All of us are there, you know, taking photos, and you see Choy is a different breed of photographer. He'll go there, he'll plan, he'll take out his manual lenses, only 2 of them. You know, he'll set up his little stool on the side, you know, and we are all taking the obvious, and he sort of Horst has his eye on the sort of sublime by the side, and then, you know, he's setting up, he's taking his shots very slowly, and you think that's the end, but that's not the end, that's just the beginning, you know. He'll curate the works for many years, you know, he'll take time, he'll edit, he'll make sure that he's got the right paper, he's got everything planned out from A to Z. He prints his own prints, and today what you see is, you know, the glory of his passion. So I salute KF. I have very honored to be his friend. I've been very honored, you know, to have his mentor. I mean, I overstepping this, but I see you as my mentor, KF, yeah? So, and I think all of you should enjoy this work very much, yeah? And from one photographer to another, thank you, and thank you, yeah? Before I pass the mic on, I think I'd like to make a dedication to James as well, you know? Now, James Yuan, you know, has personally put in a lot of effort to elevate photographic recognition in Malaysia, you know. Not just, you know, to actually bring photography on to a level where people recognize it as photographic art, as it should. You know, in any other part of the developed world, in Japan, New York, London, you know, in Germany, you know, you find that, you know, photographic art has value, has got an audience, you know. And in Malaysia, I don't think our photographers, if you look at the photographers like Suraya, you look at the photographers we have Jan Xiao here today, yeah? We have the photographers like KF, you know, all of you are very distinguished in your, and I don't think your work is any lesser than any of the international photographers in the world. Only difference is this, we need to market ourselves. We need to be able to bring ourselves to the world stage, yeah? And we need patrons like James, you know, who can actually, you know, have a vision, a long-term vision to support photographers, to be a patron of the arts, and to be able to bring art and photography onto the same platform. So today is one step in that direction. You know, we have, as I say, we have iconic artists amongst us, yeah? And basically all of you are contributing to this establishment of photography as an art experience for everybody. Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please give them a warm round of applause.
Of course, I must congratulate KF Choy for these wonderful works. So, of course, Mr. Eric Paris, Suraya, and James Yen. So, I look at the pictures, it's actually like a painting. So, the difference from a painter and a photographer is that it takes Mr. Choi's 6 years. I heard he says from 2009 to 2015 to shoot all these pictures, and he got to travel to Indonesia, Vietnam, USA. You know, these are all efforts. But if you are a painter, you just sit at home. I don't think so. You need to take 6 years to get this series done. You know, these natures. So actually, photography is a very hard work. You know? We need to travel. We need to wait for the right timing, the right lightings, you know, to shoot these pictures. So a lot of efforts. So like Mr. Vincent Low, Pinkguy said, photography is not so recognized and people don't think this is a collection. So I hope that from this, starting from this artwork, I wish KF Choy, this is a successful exhibition that people will appreciate more and treat this as a collection piece. You know, then I think the future will be very bright for all the photographers. Once again, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to take. Thank you.
First and foremost, I am no legend. I'm a down-to-earth Malaysian who has been functioning all the time. Now, Choy, what is very important, what you have done is, you have brought out your work to show us what you have done. To us, is an education. So all photographers must come and realize that you must bring out your work and show it to us. Only then we will know what you have taught us. It is an education. And Choy, you are a VIP, which is very important photographer. That's what it stands for. So I would expect more works from you in time to come. There is no such thing as no time. We have the time. And young photographers, please come to the exhibition, learn how another photographer sees a situation in life. That's how we learn. We're always struggling, we're always trying. And I'm sure that many of the photographers who are already here, I like to see your works up on the walls also. You should not be scared. It's either you believe in your work or you don't. Let us believe your work. All the best to all of you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a warm round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a warm round of applause. Thank you very much. In Malaysia, ladies and gentlemen, presenting you Yang Berbahagia Dato' Ramli Ibrahim.
Thank you, Angela. Mr. KF Choy, who's very inspirational works we are celebrating today. To my friend, the distinguished photographer Eric Paris, Suraya Yusuf, and also to congratulate Arif for curating such an elegant exhibition, to Winston Low for having this in his wonderful Pinkguy gallery, to many photographer and meeting here, Mr. Jane Xiao, Mr. Ng, Mr. Choy. It's a wonderful celebration of your work, Mr. Choy, and congratulations. As a dancer, the moment the unveiling comes out, the feeling I have, the rasa I have, is that of wonderment. And it's not a matter of whether it looks like a painting or is it photography or whatever, but it is the poetry. It is the kind of vision, Borobudur, and yet nothing of Borobudur but the landscape around Borobudur. And this is what I find wonderfully engaging in Choy's work. It is the micro and the macro of the outer landscape which is transferred into the inner landscape of the self. And this is why he metaphorically mentioned that it is a kind of a four asrama or period of life cycle, from perseverance to benevolence to life's wonder to eventually the knowledge. From knowledge comes tranquility. But with what my friend Eric Paris has mentioned, it is only through the dispensing of the ego that one is able to bring out the truth of what one sees. And the landscape and also the area, the part of the Hawaii work on the lava has touched our, not just aesthetic, but metaphorically has bring out the kind of engagement and recognition of what is happening within our soul. Look at this thing about the Vietnam sand dunes, and with the clouds, and the perseverance of the lava. It's me knotting inside also. So I think this is the kind of suggestion, the kind of content that he's brought in, photography that has made it a valid work of art. And I think we need not have to wait, Winston, of what the collector wants. We have to go forward. After all, the art in Malaysia, it has been sustained by the public, not by the government or the collectors. So forget the bloody collectors and just do what you have to do. But we need the kind of cultivating of aesthetics from you, who has seen the vision, to be also infecting the audience, the people whom you share your vision, so that they come together into that wave. There is no race to prove that you are better in the auctioneering house. The auctioneering house are arts brokers anyway, so forget about them. Just do your work and let your creativity flows. Thank you.
You are Dr. Ramli.